Hello people, how yous doing? Another climb, another Sunday, another climb in the wilderness. I've got my heat up today because it's very exposed. The boy up the hill. And today we're at Edins Hall, Broch. Another Iron Age settlement. Well, there's a collection of things. We're not at the top of the hill yet, but there's like a old hill fort up here which predates the Broch, and there's a roundhouse up here that predates the Broch, so there's still, it's like different stages. Aye, you, how you doing, mate? Just climbing this hill, because at the top of this hill is Edins Hall, Broch. Edin doesn't sound like a very Scottish name, and that's because it's not. There's a good chance the Northumbrians renamed this Edins Hall. It's probably something to do with some chap called Edin. I'm starting to see some remnants of stones. I've had to walk, I've had to climb all the way round there. I've had to come all the way up this way with the boy. But I thought I would stream it before I've seen it. These guys are going to see this at the same time as I see it. There's my boy there. It's my son. That's the views. So they're very commanding position at the top of this hill for a hill fort. Beautiful. It's just suddenly turned grey and dark, but it was pretty sunny there a minute ago. Right. Starting to see some remnants now. Starting to see some old rock and remnants. So I see remnants of something here. Oh! How you doing, Jen? That's my boy, that's my son. I'm going to have to get a drone, guys. I'm going to have to get a drone. Oh, there's the Broch, son. There's the Broch. This is the ancient remains of a hill fort, and there's many remains of old buildings here. But this is the old Broch over here. Edins Hall Broch, which is larger than your usual Highland Broch, so it might not have stood as tall as the other ones up the Highlands, which stand about 40 feet tall. So we're surrounded here by just the remains of an Iron Age settlement everywhere. And this is probably older than the Broch, the hill fort. Oh, we've got a wee information board here, which is good. Oh, this must be the roundhouse. Jed, that must be the roundhouse there. Here, this must be the roundhouse. He's called Jed. I'm Gerard. Gerard, not Gerald. Aye, this looks like the remnants of a roundhouse. I think this was older than the Broch, son, the roundhouse. Aye, this. And it was one of the most important buildings in this area, apparently. This roundhouse. I just wish you could see the aerial view of this place. But anyway, let's get to the Broch. The Broch! So I think these are guard towers. There was 2 towers each side of the entrance. I think they were guard towers. It's quite faded, sonny. The odd one out. Occupying a prime location in the fort, this Broch is an extremely unusual structure for the southeast of Scotland. The building has a number of features in common with Brochs. A circular dry stone double wall, a narrow entrance passage, guard cells, wall chambers and a staircase, but it also has its differences. Most Brochs were probably roofed, but this seems unlikely here as the central space is unusually wide, with relatively thin walls. The builders may have used some sort of architectural features of Brochs to create a different type of building, perhaps more like a small stone-walled fort than a Broch. Why did the builders use these designs? Atypical for the south of Scotland, where most houses were built in wood. Well, why did they keep assuming this? Why did they keep assuming that most houses were built in wood? This is the crap they teach us in schools, that most houses were built in wood. How you doing, Gerald? How you doing, Gerald Cragg? Perhaps the inhabitants had moved here from the north, or perhaps this unusual building was a sign of status for an important family. We can only speculate. So most Brochs are found north and west. So up here, this is where you usually find Brochs, up here. We're down here somewhere. We're probably about here. Right, let's have a look at the Broch. Some massive stones here, like. Some huge stones. It's quite a big entrance, eh, son? It's quite a big entrance. Oh, it's got 2 guard. This is the 2 guard towers, son, that we're talking about. To the entrance. It's pretty cool. So they reckon this Broch was built around 100 AD, somewhere around at that time. So the Romans were definitely here when this was built. Got a decent space on it. Really calm when you get in the middle here. It's like the wind just stops. Aye, very calm. Look at that crack. That crack in the rock. The hell's that? It's like a coin. Someone put a coin in there. Jed, there's a coin stuck in the wall. There's a coin stuck in the wall.
Let me see. Oh, that is so cool.
I think it's a modern one though, because I think it's Queen Elizabeth. Have a look. What is it? Is it a £5?
That's an old £1.
An old £1?
Yeah.
How can it be so smashed into the wall like that?
Look, there's another one right there.
Is that another one?
You can see like the thingy.
Oh aye, so there is. It's like someone tried to crack this by hammering coins in or something. Or they put maybe it was a smaller crack. Like, how the hell have they got the coins in?
Look. What's that? Look.
Some wool.
Sheep.
See if anyone's stashed anything else in here. Let's see. We're dismantling a 2,000-year-old building, people. You better know. That was pretty crazy though. A coin. Coin, people, stuck. 2 coins. There's another coin there.
I think it's £1 and a penny.
£1 and a penny. try and climb up here and give you a better aerial view, guys. Really loose stone. Edins Hall, Broch. And I'm going to get a drone for my birthday, I think. Mum gave me the choice, Jed. I wanted a drone for my birthday. I think I should get a drone, guys, so we can get some aerial shots of these sites. What do you think? A drone, guys, for some of this? I wonder if you can do a live stream on a drone. Imagine doing a live stream on a drone. What?
I see something like shining in here.
Where?
Look closely. See? There's something in here.
It's just the light.
Maybe.
It's maybe just light coming through.
Yeah. That finds something cool.
I'm going to explore. There seems to be. So this is the main entrance, guys. And these are passages into the walls. So in these old Brochs, they stored stuff in between the two walls. Or is this another guard tower? I don't know, maybe it is just a wee room. What an amazing place, guys. What an amazing place. Absolutely amazing. That's what it's all about, people. This is what it's all about. Getting out and about, enjoying the land. Amazing just to think that they built these walls with no mortar at all. No mortar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How the hell can these things stand for look at the size of that brick. Oh, we wouldn't even call it a brick. You call it a boulder, eh? How you doing, Cakes? Nice to see you. Long time no see. Cover up the mic. What's that? My son's hunting for an artefact. Maybe you could take one of the tiny little stones away as a souvenir. Can't be any harm, take it. But the thing is, Jed, if everybody done that, there'd be nothing left of this place. So you probably better just leaving it. Maybe get a stone from outside the place somewhere. But if everybody took a little piece, there'd be none left. Look at that. That's a nice block, eh? So it seems to be two concentric circles, just over 20 odd metres in diameter. And like I said, I don't know what these parts are. That part over there. We've got a wee set of stairs here. Wow, think about the ancient people. How many peoples have walked? Who's walked down these stairs? The dry stone walls are amazing. We've got shelter for the wind down here. Even these ones, look at that. Look at the way that's sitting in. It's not even sitting in. It's almost like an abstract style of architecture. So chaotic. Unlike the Roman style, which is, the Roman styles they've all got the same size bricks. They're all pretty square. But if you see the old Celtic style, it's this dry stain, and it's like chaos and order. Organised chaos. That's what I'll call it, organised chaos. Amazing. Oh. See any little traces of anything? Hiya.
Hiya.
A dog here. Dog just running about the site. You can hear the cows. But this is a massive. This is a whole area. This was a hill fort. All these things over here, these were old structures as well. But they predate the Broch. The Broch is actually one of the newer buildings on the site. I mean, that's like 100 AD. All these other things are dated from like the Iron Age. Let's get a better view. Let's get a wee view up here. Bit of a vantage point up here. See the river over there? There's always a fresh source of water for these hill forts, so you always find them pretty close to a river, and you'll always find them pretty close to a hill, obviously. But this whole site, like I said, there's a roundhouse over here. Jed, you just blend in with the stone. Your tracksuit just blends in with the stone. You just see your ginger hair. Your camouflage. Look, it's camouflage. Jed, put your hood up. You'll be camouflaged. Jesus, look. Jed, you just look like a wee boulder sitting there. I might get that tracksuit so I can blend in with the old Iron Age hill forts. You can stand up now. Show my subs your hair. Take your hood down. There he is. Look at that hair. So, I think, as far as my research has gone, this is probably the oldest part of this site, the roundhouse. Ah, he is a good boy. So this was the roundhouse. And pretty large as well. This is pretty large. It's not much smaller than the Broch itself. It's rain on pretty hard. It's no hard, it's drizzly. So guys, I just wanted to share this place with you. Take you to a wonderland for a wee while. Oh, wonderland, I don't know. Escapism. Escape the everyday monotony. Some mushrooms. So a lot of this area is protected. This has got some of the most ancient woodland in Britain, some of this. I'm going to probably just leave these and take my own photographs and my own video so I can put together a video later on. So what do you think, buddy? Aye?
It's a big wasp on it.
Is it aye? Do we have a wee walk around the outside?
Aye, sure.
That looks like it could have been some kind of entrance over there. This part. Just the way it dips in there, son, it looks like it could have been. Because you can see this is all man-made verge. All these verges. There would have been a wall around here. You walk around the outside it. As you can see all the remnants of some kind of wall. Ah, it'd be pretty cool to do some metal detecting. I'd love to find some old like carving or something like that. A beautiful area. I might bring yous back for the journey, the walk back down to the car. I might bring yous back. I'll see. I'll see how much battery I've got. Aye, this was a huge area. And just to think this was a busy, occupied area, kind of bustling with people and cooking and tanning leather and chopping trees and now look at it, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. As beautiful as it is, this place was populated. They just got rid of us. Some of these bricks are pretty epic in size. Another sort of natural crack. It's an unusual stone. It's kind of different from the rest. Sitting there, almost looks like a marble type stone. See that, son? Quite unusual to be sitting amongst all the grey.
It'd be cool if it was like stone that was used for carving. Like carve something.
Lines there. The lichen, this pink lichen. Someplace. Maybe even more awesome if we can find some Ogham writing carved into the rock or something like that. Probably hard to tell Ogham writing just for the fact that it's just straight lines.
It'd be cool to find anything really.
Aye.
I think we should like go hunting for artifacts.
Take a metal detector.
Aye.
Jeez, I think some of these stones at the bottom here are thousands of years old. It would be amazing to dig here, but at the same time, would you want to disturb the place, eh?
As well as protected land.
Aye, it's all kind of protected. I think you're getting some deep shit if somebody caught you digging here. I like this green lichen. Adds a bit of character to the Broch. Is it really worth finding a couple of artifacts to destroy a site? I don't think so. But look at that. Sharp angles cutting the stone. You just wonder where they got the stone from. Obviously it was local, but again, to lift these big boulders, like look at the size of this one. Like stand beside that, son. That's huge. These boulders, absolutely massive. In fact, I think the one at the doorway, that's maybe one of the biggest ones. And look at this one. And what was this one used for?
A bed.
Do you think it maybe went over the top of the doorway? Maybe went over the top. It's a big one that went over the top, maybe. Aye. Covers again. But if that was up there, it's an amazing achievement. What's up? Burns. Look how crisp that is. Look how crisp that is. Wow. Like I said, organised chaos. It's amazing. And these places were paved as well. That's stone on the ground. Right guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous at the beautiful Edins Hall, Broch, near the border with England. And what an amazing place. I'm going to take some photographs, some video, so I can put together a nice wee video later. I might even take yous the walk back to the car, but right now I'm going to take some video and photographs. So have a great Sunday, guys. You're welcome, Michelle Bainon, Will Bishop, Cakes, thanks for coming. Gerald, nice to see you, mate. Casey Jones, everybody that came, commented, YouTube, Gin Smell. Right guys, I think that's everybody. Have a good Sunday and I'll see you all later. Cheers.